Hey Techno Studs, let's get into our corporate network and see what the difference is now that we know about VLSM versus our last module just doing the regular subnetting. So let's jump into VLSM and applying it to our corporate network. In our last module, when we were doing subnetting, all we had to do was just choose whatever the largest network is, which is this 1351, add whatever buffer we needed to that. We said about 600 and we rounded up. So we said, let's make a network for 2,000 different hosts there, and then plan the rest of the network around that. But the problem with this is that this is very wasteful. We've got these different links here that really just need 2 network addresses on it, 2 usable hosts on it, one for each side here. And so we would use up these huge address ranges just for this one link. So we need to break it down into smaller chunks. That's what VLSM is all about, is to be able to break this down into variable length subnet masks. So we have a first network that's 2,000. And then I choose the next network in here, which is going to be 758. So that's my network that I'm going to have to plan for. My next one is 754. Oh, I didn't add anything extra to this. Maybe this is going to be 1,000 long term, and then the network 3 is also going to be 1,000. And then network 4, whatever the next biggest one is, which looks like it's 250 right here. So plan a little extra, and let's say it's 300 now. So, and so on and so forth. So then that would give us what all of the requirements are for this, and you can take it from there. You've been practicing how to do this VLSM, so not a problem. The one thing I will add though is if you notice that my process, I'm jumping from here to over here to here to here to what would be the next one, 143, and then we got 2 134s in here, then a 98. So I'm jumping all around. So we'll talk more about that, creating that hierarchical network when we get into our last module. So know that I'm going to actually do this a little different in the long term. We're going to plan this out a little differently, but for our VLSM purpose, this gets you close enough to where you're working VLSM on this corporate network.